This is the Mont Alpi MAi400 32-inch 4-burner 90-degree corner outdoor kitchen. I've been using it for 8 months, cooking at least twice a week, and I've hosted more backyard dinners this year than any other. In my opinion, this isn't just a grill. It's a ready-made outdoor kitchen that skips the hassle of hiring contractors. If you're trying to turn a patio into a place where people hang out, eat, and linger, this unit gets you there fast. It's polished, it's powerful, and it looks like it costs more than it does, which is part of the appeal. From my experience, there's a lot to like, and a few things you'll want to know before you commit. On looks, the MAi400 D90FC hits hard. The white waterfall granite is the detail people notice. It runs down the sides and cleans up easily if you stay on top of it. It's also white, which means red wine, berry juices, and grease want to leave a mark if you forget to wipe and you skip sealing. I sealed mine right away, and I reseal lightly every few months. That's kept it looking sharp. The 304 stainless steel throughout the grill hood doors, drawers, and grates feels thick and sturdy, with a polished finish that reads high-end. It does show fingerprints and smudges, and after a long cook, you'll see a haze if you don't wipe it down. I keep a stainless spray and microfiber towel in one of the drawers, and give it a quick pass while the grill is still a little warm. The lighting adds a lot of vibe at night. The control knobs glow blue, then flip to red when a burner is on, which is a handy safety cue. Inside the hood, the halogen lights are bright enough to see doneness without a flashlight. The refrigerator's blue interior light is a nice touch too, and the glass door makes it easy to see what you've got. It looks cohesive, not pieced together, and the 90-degree corner layout gives it that built-in L-shaped command center feel without actually having to build anything. From my experience, setup is straightforward but plan for the weight. The modules come mostly assembled. The casters make it possible to move around on smooth surfaces, but at roughly 730 pounds total, you'll need a couple of strong helpers to position it. The leveling feet are a sore point for me. The Phillips heads on mine stripped too easily under load, which made fine adjustments annoying. If I could tweak one detail, I'd want hex heads so I could use a wrench. Once leveled, it's rock solid. I started on propane because it ships ready that way. After a month, I had a licensed tech install the manufacturer's natural gas conversion kit. It took about 20 minutes, and I like the convenience of NG for frequent use. Cooking performance is strong. You get 4 primary stainless burners, a ceramic infrared side burner, and an infrared rear burner for rotisserie. The main grill heats fast and gets hot enough to put a deep sear on steaks. I've run it at mid-range for chicken thighs and veggies, and cranked it for pizza stone nights. On searing, that side infrared burner is a beast. Great for a cast iron skillet steak, pan sauce, or a quick boil for corn. The rear infrared burns steady for rotisserie. The included motor handled a 14-pound prime rib without breaking a sweat, and the self-basting action gives you crisp outside, juicy inside. The stainless warming rack is helpful for buns or resting items away from direct flame. Heat distribution on the main grate is the one quirk to plan around. My unit runs hotter toward the back. It's manageable with placement. You learn to move fish and thinner cuts forward and keep thicker cuts to the rear. But if you want to smooth it out, aluminum grill grates on top of the factory grates make a real difference. After adding a set, the surface evened out, flare-ups dropped, and my sear marks got cleaner. That's the improvement that made daily cooking more predictable. Cleanup is mostly easy. The full-width pull-out grease tray across the front is convenient and catches the worst of it. I did notice grease finding the seam where the grill head meets the granite after a few burger nights. A neat bead of high-temp food-safe sealant around that seam stopped it and made wipe-downs cleaner. Deep cleans take a little time because there are heat shields and trays inside that catch drips, but it's nothing unusual for a larger grill. The included cover is thoughtful and fits the whole L shape. Mine started to degrade after a very hot summer and a cold winter, so I swapped to a thicker cover from a third party. If you're in a harsh climate, plan on upgrading that sooner rather than later. On reliability, most things have held up well. The burners ignite reliably with the electronic ignition, and the knobs still turn smoothly. The fridge has been surprisingly consistent. It keeps drinks cold even on hot days, and I like that the door locks. I did encounter one heat-related issue during a long high-heat sear session. The insulation near the control light wiring showed signs of distress. I had a professional replace the affected section with high-temp sleeving, and it's been fine since. That was a wake-up call to keep the lighting wires protected from prolonged extreme heat. If you're going to run the grill pinned high for extended sears, keep an eye on that area and get a tech involved if you notice anything off. In my opinion, that's an area Mont Alpi should fortify from the factory. Key features that shaped my daily use are the quick heat up, the infrared side burner for restaurant-level sears, the rear infrared with a legit rotisserie kit that doesn't feel like an afterthought, the bright internal lights that make nighttime cooking easy, and the fridge that saves steps back into the kitchen. The L-shaped layout with the 90-degree corner creates usable prep space and keeps guests from crowding the grill lid. The drawers glide smoothly and hold a good amount of gear, including long tongs and a pizza stone. The look, with the white granite waterfall and polished stainless, makes it feel like a built-in project even though it's modular. There is a spec note worth mentioning. I saw different numbers for total BTUs and cooking surface across retailer listings. My unit's guide says 78,000 BTU combined for the main, and the side rear burners are separate, and my main grate measures about 26 by 18 inches, with more area when you include the warming rack. Before you buy, I'd suggest confirming the exact numbers with your seller so your expectations match what shows up, and so any cutouts or layout plans you're making fit the real footprint. It's perfect for someone who wants a finished, professional-looking outdoor kitchen without hiring a crew. You get a lot out of the box: the fridge, the rotisserie kit, the lighting, the granite cutting board, and a matching cover. You can roll it in, square it to your patio, and cook the same day. It also suits a hands-on cook who likes to tune performance. With a small set of upgrades, sealing that seam, adding grill grates, using a heavier cover, you can refine it to an impressive level. From my experience, the biggest compromises are the heat bias toward the back, the so-so stock cover, the fussy leveling feet, and making sure the light ignition wiring is protected during super hot cooks. Customer support responsiveness can vary, so I treat maintenance as something I plan ahead for. I'd recommend this for hosts who entertain often and want the full experience: grill, fridge, storage, lighting, in a clean package that looks high-end from day one. It's also for the grill enthusiast who wants flexibility. Propane now, natural gas later, fast weeknight burgers, then a rotisserie roast on the weekend. In my opinion, if you value convenience, strong searing options, and a premium look, this checks a lot of boxes. If you're the set-it-and-forget-it type who never wants to tweak anything, the heat pattern and a few finishing details might frustrate you. In conclusion, the Mont Alpi MAi400 D90FC delivers the instant outdoor kitchen feeling with real cooking power and a showpiece design. It rewards a little ownership attention with excellent results. After 8 months, I still get compliments on how it looks, and I still reach for it over my old standalone grill because it's simply more complete. It's not perfect, but it's genuinely satisfying to cook on, and it elevates the whole backyard vibe. If you found this helpful, subscribe to the channel and drop your questions or your own experience in the comments. Thank you for watching.